everyone, welcome back. I got another bow in the mail. I've been putting off this review. So a couple of my friends reached out to me. One in particular, Greg from 3D Archery, and said, hey, there's this company, they're looking for people to do reviews, send my name. Okay, great. Looked at it, I said, sure, I'll do it. It just looks like a Sam Sage knockoff. I'm not too excited about doing those reviews anymore, but what I do want to do is promote archery, right? And so this bow, they did send to me. They paid for it. However, they're not paying me for this review, so I will give you my honest feedback on it. Again, it's a Sam Sage clone, so if you're not interested in this, then just, I guess, I don't know what to do. Stick around anyway. It's going to go to a good cause. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. Because I do give good reviews and honest reviews on all the products that I test. So this will go to a friend of mine's granddaughter, and so that'll get her into archery, and so that's a good thing. Although I'm not very excited about it. This is Lightning Archery. I'll open up this box. This is the Amazon box that came in. I think there's a box underneath it. I know it's not very exciting to see this, so I will fast forward to this part. That's kind of cool. So this is actually a really neat looking box. Lightning Archery. Kind of actually like that looks of that box. It's a nice kind of, anyway, box doesn't matter, right? But the part that does matter about the box is that it's in great shape. And, you know, again, these are just coming out of China. These come through Amazon. It's around $100 on Amazon. If you get a chance to take a look at that, go look them up. It's supposed to be a beginner box, right? So yeah. Oh, that's a nice arm guard. They have a little piece of paper over top. Shows you how to get started. I'm pretty critical about boxes, especially when they come out of China, because they usually get mussed up and just torn up, and then you don't know what's going to happen with the bow on the inside. This is really well done. I am starting to get shocked here. Thank you for buying our recurve. We made this bow with love in general, and we really hope that our bow will bring you, your family, and your child a really happy time. Thank you again. So little Chinese English there. You can't be faulted for that, but they could clean that up with just having someone like me proofread it and send that back to them. But it does show you how to string the bow, how to put it together, and the brace height. Talks about brace height. Okay, cool. Now let's look on the inside. So you can see this through the other camera, but it has a nice little package here. It's really well done with the foam insert. Has the string on the inside. Let's see what else we got here. Has a stringer. Oh, this is something you don't ever see. These are cat whiskers that actually come in the box. I don't think on. Let me take a look here. I think you'll have to go online to figure out how to put those cat whiskers in, though. Yeah, it doesn't say. People might get this and go, "What the heck are these things for?" That's actually nice, and it comes with a brass knock. One knock. If you've been watching my channel, you know that you need 2 knocks to be an accurate archer. And it comes with the rest. All right, let's take a look at these first. So these are typical arrows that you would buy off of AliExpress. They're in there really nice. So when you get these bows and they're beginner packages, a lot of times they're not feathers. They're usually vanes. These are actual feathers, which is really nice. And the bow itself, let's have a look. Again, Sam Sage sort of clone, has all the fittings that you would expect. So there's a fitting right here, and I like to put a springy rest in there, but you can put whatever you want in there. There's all kinds of rests that you can wrap around rest, that sort of thing. It has a place right here for quiver that you can put on there. You can put a sight on there. There's just a ton of options here. These are these thumb nuts. They're pretty typical, but not so typical, because I'll tell you right now, these ones, if I can get them out of here, these ones are actually metal. A lot of the ones that I have like this just come with a plastic part here. This is also metal. Can you hear that? So these things, not typical. This is, you know, on a lower cost bow like this, usually this is plastic, and these, the knob is plastic. Obviously the bolt is metal, but yeah, it's pretty good. And it's a typical grip, really nice. That's what makes these bows so popular. The grip is really nice. 17-inch riser. I don't love that. It's going to be a shorter bow, 62-inch, which is fine. I prefer something a little bit longer. If you're over 5'10", you should get something longer than 62 inches on one of these types of bows. And here's the limbs. Here's the limbs. Laminated maple limbs with fiberglass overlays. They're reinforced tips for fast flight string. And again, metal bushings here. So pretty good, pretty solid. What else do we have here? So hiding underneath this packaging, it looks like you're going to get a target, which they didn't have to put in here, but they went to the added extra expense to do that. It's a massive target. But you know what? When you're beginning, it's good to have a big target. And again, I have a video where, you know, you buy a box, just a cardboard box. If you're brand new to archery, buy that cardboard box, stuff it full of clothes, old clothes that you have as you gather old clothes, and then you can just pin this on the top of it. So just a cardboard box with clothes stuffed in it. You'll be surprised how well that will work. Okay, last thing here, last but not least, this is important. Again, sorry for the crunching. For the beginner archer, having a really good arm guard is super important. Probably one of the biggest reasons I see for people not wanting to try archery again, traditional archery, is that they hit their arm. So, you know, they're doing this with their elbow out like that, and they just need to turn it over just a tiny bit, but they do get hit. So as they get hit, they're like, yeah, I'm not doing this ever again. So you need a nice arm guard, which this is actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. For a beginner archer, this would be really good. I think it goes on this way. It's 3, and look how much area it covers. Now, as you get better at archery, you don't need this, obviously, and a lot of people know that. You could do something a lot smaller, but for now, that's really good. That would even cover up that if you accidentally hit there. So that's really nice. And again, that's from Lightning Archery. They branded and everything. So everything's branded. I should talk a little bit. Let's go back to these a little bit and talk about Lightning Archery is on there as well. And yep, 62, 30 pounds at 62 long ammo. That's how long the bow is, which will mean you need a 58-inch string. And then this, because it's a recurve. And then this is 30 pounds at 28-inch draw. At a 28-inch draw, I always get 30-pound bows when I do reviews because I pull to about 30, which would give it another 4 pounds on top of that. So like 34 pounds, which is plenty of weight to have fun with. Okay, so that's unboxing. Looks like everything's really great. Like everything, this is probably one of the best boxes I've seen on the market. It looks like you get a lot for your money, around $100. Okay, we're gonna put this together really quick. So the bolts come out, unscrew those, they're already loose. And I don't know that they have these marked or not. It's not say top. Let's see with this one. This doesn't say top either, but here's what I would do if you're not getting that. This one I think would be the bottom limb because of the writing, right? So there's the writing on it. You want it so that you can see the writing. I'll put that in like that. So we're making an educated guess, if you will. Screw these down. If you're young and you're watching this, when your parents do this, like tighten it up pretty good, right? Then this one is the top limb by default. Well, those look good. Look at the curve on those. Let's take a look at this too. This is usually one of my biggest complaints with these types of bows is that the strings aren't very good. And it's usually on this what they call the serving, right here. It's pretty short serving, I'm not gonna lie. That should be double that length. It should be about this long. These loops look good though. Everything looks solid. Everything looks solid. You should have one small end and one larger end. That's correct. This big end goes in here. I've done this on multiple. Just zip through this if you've seen it before. And this goes down here, the smaller end, so it doesn't fall out when you're stringing the bow. I'm not gonna put the cat whiskers in, but that's really cool to have these. Brass knock, I won't use that either. And I'll put these on. I tie my knocks on. You can use the brass knock too. It's as easy as having a pair of pliers, put it on there and off you go. All right, these are actually, I thought this was just going to be like felt. This is actually like almost like a bear hair. It goes in one direction and it's fitted. It's fitted on there. I've never seen that actually. All right, I'll get that done. Then we'll go shoot it. You ready for this? You're not? No. You're gonna help me anyway though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot this bow, right?
Yes.
And that is the Lightning Archery. It's kind of like a Samick Sage, and we got 3 arrows here. And how much have you shot a bow before?
Like once or twice.
Once or twice?
Yeah.
Where?
Here.
I know.
With you.
I help you, like this promoting traditional archery. That's what I do. All right, hold on to that bow. All right. And we've got you all set up. Show the arm guard there. Got an arm guard on there. You all ready? You don't want to hurt your wrist. Last time I sent you home with your grandma.
With a huge bruise.
With a huge bruise.
Yeah.
It was not my fault though. Okay, you got a tab. The tab didn't come in the package. So that's one thing that you'd have to get if you plan on getting this version of this bow. You'll need a tab. But it does come with 3 arrows. And they got feathers on. And I put on the silencers here, these cat whiskers, because it was a little noisy when I shot up. So we got some targets downrange. I'm just gonna let you shoot a couple times. We'll film you a bit and just tell us what you think about it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. Pretty good though.
That's easier.
That feels better, right? Yeah. That's the way I do it.
There you go. Good shooting. What do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is it? So, what do you think about the bow in general after shooting it a few times?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to draw back, but I think I'm not used to having to draw back that far.
So you like the weight of it on your fingers? Like it's hard to pull back?
Mm-hmm.
That's 30 pounds. Yeah, about 30 pounds, 36 pounds maybe, or 28 pounds. So what else about it? Is it smooth to shoot?
Yeah, it is.
Did you find it accurate as it could be, or?
I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, so went where you were looking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else? Anything else you want to say about it?
I like the wood. I like the design and stuff.
It is pretty nice looking.
Yeah, no, it shoots really smoothly. So.
Yeah. All right. You want to shoot a few more? Pretty good. Any last comments? Don't forget to check out our sponsor, archerypass.com, for all your traditional archery needs.